Good morning and good afternoon, everyone, or whenever you're watching this. If you're watching it on the replay, thanks for being here for the Sunday Culture Review. We have an all-star panel today. Some amazing creators, lots of people who are I don't know. I love all their opinions. I love to check out all of the stuff that they make, and I feel privileged that they're all here today, especially our three special guests, of course, Dmajini, Amanda Gilliam Presents, and our friend Shellback here, who brought his goatee along with him. So let's go ahead and go through everybody here real quickly. We'll start with our guest just below me, Lord Commander Dmajini. Oh, by the way, he's pretty awesome. Anyway, go ahead. What's up, man?
I try to be as awesome as possible. Sometimes my awesomeness becomes a little too hard for me to control, and things usually just blow up with excitement. I'm just saying, it's not my fault if this happens today. It's not my fault. But how's everybody doing? I'm really happy to be here. I know I've been on the docket for some time, but I work retail. Retail is is kind of like an oppressor basically when it comes to work, because you don't get weekends off.
That's true. Very well. I really appreciate you being here, and of course, Amanda Gilliam Presents. She not only is a YouTuber, but she's also a Twitch personality now. And I'm glad that you could join us today, Amanda. So it seems like this is perfect because I have the middle row with all of our guests who are all awesome. So Amanda, tell them a little bit about what you do.
So hi, I'm Amanda Gilliam. Like you said, I'm a Twitch streamer. No hot tubs. Sorry, guys. Nope. I do gaming and I do a podcast. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. Well, she's awfully fun. You can often find her in a Welcome to Florida stream with myself and Lorena Creel, and of course Fat Steven, who I think is gaming right now. And then just next to Amanda, of course, as everybody knows, is the amazing Shellback. What's going on, my man?
Just thought I'd see what it was like on this side of the stream.
Well, you can do this. You can do this anytime, brother. People show up and watch you go crazy.
By the way, that goatee is epic, man. That is an epic goatee right there.
It's been going since about November, so.
Okay.
Right.
I try to start mine, and then I just go. I gotta trim it. So I'm indecisive like that.
But Shellback makes great content from time to time. He does a live stream called.
Well, right now I'm doing Anime Academia.
Oh, you're not doing Scuttlebutt anymore?
Well, I am. Well, I mean, I've not like I didn't retire it or anything. I just haven't done one for a while. But
okay, well, Anime Academia. If you don't know anything about it, if you don't know anything about it, you should. So, and of course, Dmajini is only going to be with us a limited time today, guys, because he has discovered the beauty of the outdoors on his motorcycle.
I've
long discovered that, man. It's just an addiction of mine now.
All right.
You know what? I ain't hating. I miss riding on motorcycles.
Yeah, they are fun. Definitely fun. And by the way, tomorrow I have my hyperspace runs, which I actually put up on the channel, and I bring up a topic, and you just go with me for a motorcycle ride. So if you want to join me, you can see me tomorrow on that. There you go.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Nice. So that'll be great. So, of course, let's get to our regular panelists, people that are here all the time that I appreciate just because they're amazing human beings. We have AFK Bard, who's just next to me. AFK, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. I'm really excited to be on this panel with so many awesome people, the usual faces, as well as Dmajini and Amanda. You seem pretty cool. and
Aw,
Shellback. So, hey, thanks for just letting me hang.
Hey, you're more than welcome. You one of my original between you and Wes, you guys are the original panelists for this show. So I appreciate you both being here. And of course, next to AFK Bart is the amazing story man Jack. What's up, Jack?
How are you guys doing today? I appreciate the opportunity. It gives me a break in between my stories.
Not much, Culture. It gives me hanging out, friends with Gina now. I don't know if you knew this.
Oh, well.
Oh, you mean story man?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, that was. Don't make me mute you, man. Hey, go ahead, Jack.
I just write stories, all kinds of stories, all genres, and I put them up on my channel for free for everybody.
He does. He does. He makes great content, and he, every once in a while he shares a little bit with me before other people get to see it. So I always feel privileged. It's awesome. And then right below Dmajini is my friend that I get to hang out with a couple times a week on his channel, he's going to be happy to tell you about how many times he couldn't dodge fire or whatever else. His name's Mad Mardigan from Mad Barber Entertainment. So what's going on, man?
One, that's not how fire works. It's not a dodgeable thing. Two, that was my fault, Jack. Like I had a stutter in my connection or whatever, so I didn't hear you speak at all. I was like, "Oh, I'll speak for him." It was really funny, like on my side, until I realized I was the one that.
That's fine.
Wasn't. Anyway,
hey, now it makes sense.
How's it going? It's good to be here. Dmajini and I, like you, I too have to pretend to be mediocre at something so I can be relatable. And I also think that Predator 2 is better than the original. And that's about it for me.
Nice.
Wow. Mad kept it short for a change. You're not even going to promote Street Smarts or anything? Or
wait, did you hear the whole thing?
Which part?
The Predator 2 being better than Predator.
Yeah, I was saying you starting out swinging, man. That's a little gangster. It's a little gangster right there.
Well, at least he didn't
shots fired. Shots fired.
At least he didn't say Mortal Kombat Annihilation was good like Jeremy did the other day.
Ooh.
Can I go the other direction with this and say that Highlander 2 is worse than The Last Jedi?
Yes.
No.
I wouldn't say it's worse, but it's on par.
It's close.
Wait, is that the Quickening? Are you talking about the Quickening?
Yeah, the Quickening.
Oh, no, that thing's a lot of fun. Come on. Sean Connery playing a Spaniard? Who's going to beat that?
But he played a Spaniard in the first one.
Yeah.
He died in that one.
Well, he died in the second one, too.
Well,
they just die a lot. So Wes Moody, ladies and gentlemen, bringing up a subject that's going to be an argument right off the bat. What's up, Wes?
Hey, everybody. Good to be here. It's been pretty warm here in Northern California, so I don't do well in the heat, so that should be fun. Imagine I'll be cranking the AC. But always a pleasure to be here on the Sunday Culture Review with these amazing folks on the panel. The best panel on YouTube for, of course, the best chat on YouTube. The best chat on YouTube.
Yeah.
And happy to be here. Can't wait to get started.
Me too. I'm glad you're here, Wes. I really am. It's good to see you, man. And then last but not least, and are the artist and also the mod for many of us in the Rogue entertainment community, and even the fourth wave, is Machini90, who makes amazing art that everybody loves, and he does these really fast time-lapse videos that make me really jealous because I can't draw. Anyway, what's up, Mach?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Name is Machini90, Arts and Illustrator. Welcome you back to the Sunday Culture Review for May 2nd, 2021. Happy to be here, of course, with all these great panelists, of course, the regular co-hosts, the great CultureCasino himself, and all these including guests, especially for the first time ever, got to speak with the sexiest man on the Dark Council, a personal favorite of mine, a pimp named Dmajini. It is an absolute honor, sir.
Thank you very much, man. I really enjoy. I might have to clip that for personal reasons.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Every time I was going to acknowledge him as being, we have a pimp in the chat. We have a pimp on the panel. I was going to do that, but what happens is in my head I keep hearing big pimpin', spending cheese going in my head every time. That's why I'm trying to limit that, that earworm. But anyway, guys, I'm so glad everybody's here. Let's say hi to some of the people in chat before we get right into things. And of course, this one's going to be freewheeling. We only have a handful of subjects. We're not going to go much longer than an hour, hour and a half. Of course, we're going to lose Dmajini, so I'm going to shut up and say hi to all of you. We have Valiant Renegade hanging out in the chat. What's going on, Valiant? It's good to see you. Valiant Renegade is growing like a weed, guys. This is a creator that is, worth paying attention to. Lots of cool stuff going on over there. Huge supporter of everybody in the community. And
I'll have to subscribe to him.
Yeah, he doesn't sleep, and I don't think anyway. And he was brave enough to show up on WCBS just in a photograph, dressed. Not WCBS, on Lorena Creole's stream, dressed up as a cheerleader in a photograph. It was incredible. He really brought he loaded his assets in the front very well. I will just say
it was very schmexy.
Yeah, it was. And of course, Lord Thoth, a moderator, a modrotic, in fact, just an excellent human being. It's good to see you, my friend. Hey, we have Six here. What's up, Six? Good to see you. Channel member, Barack Dermas is here. What's up, my friend? Apollo Patriot, we have our very own Greek god showing up to let us know that pale Greek mythology, and he loves blue Twi'lek women, which I think I'm going to say every shade of the rainbow with the Twi'leks for me. But
he also really likes the Asari in Mass Effect too, which I don't blame you.
Nope,
I'll take
gross.
I'll have it. I have a hashtag death by snoo from any of them. Thank you.
And he also simps for Lady Dimitrescu of Resident Evil 8. Vampire Lady. Yes.
Listen, by the way, I'm not saying that you should do this, but if you just so happen to come across some scientific screenings of her, and I don't know, Rule 34, you might not be disappointed. I'm just saying.
No, you won't.
Okay,
you won't be disappointed.
I may have to slide. Okay, then I may have to slide into your DMs then.
There's actually some pretty fun stuff out there about the cybernetic chick out there as well. So
2B?
No. The one with the weird hairdo that's fixed.
Edie.
Edie, yes, that's right.
Yes.
We're still talking Mass Effect. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. I apologize.
Oh no, I love Mass Effect. I'm excited for the remake, the remastering or whatever.
Yeah, well, I was gonna get that until they said they were censoring it. So
yeah,
I have all three already, so I don't need a remaster. So
no,
I like my Miranda booty where it is.
Me too.
Exactly.
I like Asari representation, just like the next person.
Correct.
So there you go.
Yes.
And by the way, Apollo Patriot makes military outfits combinations to represent all the different forces of the military around the world on Ghost Recon, which again, I play Wildlands. I say that every time I talk about Apollo Patriots. Very fun game. Liger Fan is here. What's up, Liger Fan? Good to see you. Eric Winberg with a $5 super chat drops a bunch of emojis that are money, and he's off to the store. He's going to catch us towards the end. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for dropping the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it.
Real quick, yeah. Eric. You can have headphones and listen to this while you're at the store. Stop making up excuses. While you're not listening.
Well, look, in his defense. So yesterday when Lorena had her celebration, I was getting my hat done, and I was in the mall. My hat was getting done, and I couldn't do that while I was on a motorcycle. I couldn't put the headphones in. So I'm just saying.
I'm surprised you don't have an integrated helmet.
Yeah.
So I did buy an upgrade. Not going to tell you what I got yet, but I got something nice for my helmet. Unfortunately, it wasn't the Bluetooth yet, but I got something else for. I got something that's going to be really cool. You'll see it once it gets here. I ordered it last week. I'm going to post pictures of it, maybe on Instagram or something. You'll see it, though.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm jealous. I'm not allowed to ride bikes anymore. The boss said no. So
yeah.
You be my age, you got to listen to the boss when it comes to
I understand.
running into, or having things running.
I'm what they call the young and the reckless.
I'm just too uncoordinated and would kill myself.
Yeah. Well, exactly, Wes. That's the fear. The boss is like, you're getting old. You trip on sidewalk cracks, so maybe stop.
Well, that's why you get a bike. That's
dirt biking.
Yeah, you do it to feel.
My dad sits outside. He's got rheumatoid arthritis now, and he sits outside and just looks at his fat boy and his cruiser, and goes, "I wish I could ride." I'm well, Dad, I can ride.
That's right.
Well, he can get the what they call those now, the
tricycle
3-wheeler ones.
Yeah, he's been looking. He just hasn't pulled the trigger yet.
Cam-Am, something like that.
Can-Am or something like that.
Yeah.
Can-Am.
You know
Yeah,
what's
I was
funny?
mixing that one.
You know a fun fact. So I remember when I was probably 4th grade. I remember they had this book, like you see, like, you know, when people decide, like, oh, we're trying to do all this, you know, technology, you know, in the future stuff. So they actually had a motorcycle that was covered with the 3 wheels, but it had like a roof over it, like a car, but it didn't, it just. I remember seeing this when I was like in the 4th grade, and then now fast forward to the future, we have, technically speaking, we have the slingshots now. The slingshot was like kind of like what that thing was.
Yeah.
And it actually falls as a motorcycle. It does.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Somebody gave Runner an upgrade. So hey, Runner, Lord Runner.
Not calling him that.
I am not calling him that.
Lord Runner.
Hail to you, my friend.
So he's Raiden. Is that what that was?
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
He's Road Runner, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. Tina Bojan is with us, guys. Say hi to Tina. Hi, Tina. Tina supports everybody. Thank you, Tina. You're awesome.
Hey, Tina.
Keely Chow is here. Kip Ellis is here. Holy cow. Mardigan's awake. Yeah, I know. He set an alarm today. He knew he was going to be on. So did Storyman Jack. Storyman has probably had like 2 hours of sleep, so we really appreciate his participation.
I'm right there with him.
We've got just another red shirt, or as I call him, Mr. Shirt. Mr. Shirt is here, and thank you for being here, my friend. Another Modrodic in my chat, and a mod from me as well. So just great human beings all around, everywhere, guys. I love this. Mutant Bamhammer is here. Oyos, all my boyos. Well, oyos to you.
Is that a Darth Jar Jar?
Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, now that I mentioned it, I wouldn't have minded that story if they would have did that.
Yeah,
it would have been better than what we got.
Yep.
Well, Gungans are interesting. I mean, I know a lot of people don't think that, but I always thought that was kind of an interesting race, right? Something they could have, I don't think they did a good job with it in the prequels, but it is what it is.
I just
like
came
the
across
idea of
today the Star Wars, the Third Gather's Backstroke of the West. Did you ever hear of that?
What does any of that mean?
So basically, it was a bootleg copy of the Return of the Revenge of the Sith that released over in China before the movie came out. And so somebody had made English subtitles based off of the Chinese subtitles that were based off the English. And so another person came across it and redubbed the entire movie with the awful English subtitles with perfect voiceovers and all the sounds, and it's on YouTube for free, and it's like the best thing ever. So
you know what? Throw that link out there so somebody can drop it in the chat, because that's intriguing. So
So the name is Star Wars: The Third Gather's Backstroke of the West. So there you go.
That sounds like somebody definitely made a bad translation to that.
I always like the theory that Jar Jar Binks was really the Phantom Menace, that he was in fact the puppet master.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If he was Darth Jar Jar, that would have actually been better than bringing Palpatine back.
Yep.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, what an amazing twist.
Yeah, what is that? Now listen, Mr. Ryan, or should I say Ruin, if you're talking about subverting expectations, that would have subverted people's expectations for it to be the bumbling idiot be the actual Grand Sith Lord. That would have been crazy.
Can I just say one thing? Because I said this the other day. Ryan Johnson, no one likes him. I saw Looper. Your time travel makes no sense. But I'll give him this. I like that he because JJ does his mystery box, right? So with the Force Awakens, he's like, ooh, I'll put something here. They can go from there. All these little different threads he could take and run. Nah, F that, F this, F that, Snoke, don't care. Just everything that JJ set up, he just ruined and got rid of. That's pretty ballsy.
It's pretty ballsy, if nonetheless it is.
I never looked at it that way.
If you really want to go highbrow on it, you could say it's like those Buddhist monks that make those sand paintings, painstakingly, and then Ryan Johnson just went
I'll do my own thing. Yeah. Oh, y'all are making a third movie? Should have said something earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we're going to talk about space arms traders and space camels. Sure, why not?
Well, there were some elements of the prequels that were lost on a lot of people, like the business of the Senate and all of that. Oh, Amanda's like ready to go crazy.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay. Right.
Look. I'm not saying that The Last Jedi was a good movie. By far beyond means, it's not. But I do have to commend Johnson for he actually put some ideas out there. I think it would have been better if no one was related to the families. I like the fact that he paid homage to Rogue One with the little kid how many of us constantly quote, I am one with the Force and the Force is with me, and showing that there are other Force sensitive people in the universe. I thought those ideas were really cool. I'm not saying that doesn't make the movie good, but there were actually some decent ideas that could have really been explored in it.
Oh, well, yeah, I think the trailer.
You hear that, everybody? Awesome. 5 seconds of the movie was good.
So here's what I say: as far as her not being related to anybody, being like royalty, that's great. Luke Skywalker wasn't related to any. Matter of fact, Anakin wasn't related to anybody. He was a slave.
Jesus.
Yeah, well.
well.
But anyway, that's my point. It's like he could have. The thing that would have worked well if they would have said we're going to start 500 years in the future. We're going to start some fresh.
Yes.
But if you're going to connect this to anchor it to that original trilogy, which it was, the instant you say Skywalker, even if it's in past, you have anchored it to the original trilogy. You have to flow with those rules. You have to. Now you could have easily said that Rey was somebody totally different. You could have, but then you turn around and say she was a Palpatine.
And I think that's the biggest problem with that entire trilogy is it's not cohesive. No, that's one of the biggest problems. Those 3 movies do not fit together at all.
Correct.
Oh, there you go. I just don't, and they weren't going to. I mean, because they were so disconnected from each other because of there was no arc, there was no plan. That's the problem with the whole sequel trilogies. There's no plan because you could have had
a basic plot line. You have a plot line overlaying the trilogy, and you could have just put beats in here and there. I mean, we've talked about this culture.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and we've talked about it multiple times, Wes. And it's just the thing. It comes down to people trying to utilize something for a different purpose than the actual story, and that's true across all entertainment at this point.
So when you start a story and you know that story is going to have 3 parts, and I don't plot. I'm a pantser. I'm what's called I create characters and put them in situations to see where they go. But I still have. It's called writing by the seat of your pants instead of plotting.
So really no right or wrong when it comes to writing. I mean, if you talk to a musician, they'll talk about building a song starting from a riff, or some people they'll do the lyrics and they'll make a poem and they'll make music from that. So there's no right or wrong.
But if you know in the beginning you're going to have a 3-part story, you need some sort of art. I don't really do a plot, but I do an outline where I think I want it to go, and they could have at least done that, and they didn't. They didn't bother. They didn't care.
They treated it like a round robin. Like if you ever went back to like the writing styles, it's like instead of having a backbone, you just pass the story on to the next person and a hope that they're going to follow it. But it's like the bad round robin where the second person who gets it's like, I didn't like any of the first ones. I'm just going to write a next part that undoes all of it. And then you get the third person back. It's like, well, no, my story was better, so I'm just going to rewrite this too. It's like sloppy, lazy selfishness.
Let me give an example of where I think that something that a writer didn't like but honored what came before them, I think worked. And that is using sabotage in Star Trek Beyond. I thought it was so stupid that sabotage was in Star Trek 09. But
I could not disagree more.
But they actually managed to use that as a plot point, and it actually kind of worked.
Yeah. So, I think that Sabotage by the Beastie Boys can work in any movie, in any genre. Like Western, bring it. Sabotage works, nails it every time.
You've had that take multiple times, and you've been wrong all of those times.
Somebody needs to remake The Passion of the Christ, and when he's carrying the cross, play Sabotage.
God.
That would work. That I think. Yeah.
Judas is in the background rocking because it's Sabotage, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. One of you creators out there, go get the stock footage and put it to Sabotage.
There you go. Well, I just want to say thank you to Kip Ellis for the Doomacorn super sticker. I appreciate that. Hello to all of the folks that have joined us in the chat. We have another super chat from Wes Moody, who's on the panel. Why are you doing that, bro? Anyway, it's a $2 super chat. I love this panel. Hail the best chat on YouTube. Hail to you. Yes, sir.
Doomacorn.
Yeah.
Please. I'm sorry. I forgot. Go ahead. Perfect. Thank you.
The Doom.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was
backing
almost
vocals.
like exactly like Mary's. That's scary.
It was perfect. They had a Doomacorn off. We had them together on a stream, and it was like they were dueling Doomacorns. It was like, and not like the banjo thing where you're uncomfortable and somebody tells you have a pretty mouth. It was really good. It was really good.
Hey, now.
What?
You went there, Culture. I was already thinking somebody could get arrested for a Doomacorn off, but
Doomacorn off.
Hey, I always have to point out it wasn't dueling banjos. It was a dueling banjo and guitar. A lot of people misquote that scene.
That's true. Well, I still like dueling banjos. So,
Yeah.
But Dave Myers says I'll take Amanda for the block cultures because I guess we're playing tic-tac-toe. So there's 9 of us here right now. I think
Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, it's YouTube Squares. That's exactly what it is.
YouTube Squares. Da-da-da-da. And there's the ever lovely Lola Meats, who always provides us with an inspiring avatar.
That avatar looks very tasty.
Lola brings the science with with her avatars.
Yes,
I like science.
I like science too. Yeah, it's not on Star Trek.
Never been a fan.
Soul Assassin is here. My gosh, guys, thanks for rolling in. Love all of you. Great human beings. Thanks for all of your support. Keck44. And the chat just jumped. If I didn't highlight you, it's because the chat jumped. So I hope I didn't miss super chats. Did I? Yes. Crap. Oh, Mad's Mama Bear is here. Lean Infinity's here. So many great humans. Master Sidearms is here. Thomas Gilkey is here, guys. The heart and soul defender.
Hey, Thomas.
There we go.
Thomas.
The Red Gaze, the Gaze Agenda is here. In case you didn't know, he's a great creator in his own right, and writer and co-creator of a comic book. And
and I would recommend his book to everybody. It's a great novel. It's awesome.
Sunstorm.
Miriam. I see Miriam as well.
So, and by the way, I have a stack of books from the Fandom Menace folks. You guys are great creators. I appreciate it all. I appreciate you all and everything that you do. Okay, I can highlight this one and say thank you to Roger H for a Canadian $1.99, which I will make an assumption and say that is a super sticker of a thumbs up because that's usually what Roger H does. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? I can't get to. Oh, freaking Snowdub. I'm sorry, brother. Snowdub sent me this month's hair products donation for $5 super chat. Thank you for that, Snowdub. I appreciate that. It says hashtag Puppet Lives Matter. Hashtag Cotton Connection. Absolutely can't wait to get back on a puppet stream. I will see if I can bring out a different persona next time. That'll be a lot of fun.
I've heard about Culture's hair care products. You're gonna have to bump that money up a little bit.
It's not that big a bill. You'd be surprised. It's not. I really think proper hair care doesn't require a lot of money. And again, I can't highlight everybody. I want to say hi to Dexy Doodle, Ironcaster, Criticible the Crazed, Captain Trek, of course, Mad's Mama Bear, who is now Mama Bear Dolls, I think. And it's good to see all of you folks in the chat. We really appreciate you and your support.
Lots of awesome creators, too. Lots of awesome creators.
Well, and they're all going to be rolling over to Machini's stream very shortly, guys. Machini does an artist-creator draw stream right after the show, so you'll have to check that out. V-Star is with us. I'm glad that you're on the med, and you did bring the bacon, so thank you very much for that.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, we got 55 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Now, listen. I got a challenge for everybody. So I'm going to try to tell a friend. Tell a friend. Let's get 100 likes, and I will put the dope screensaver on for you. How about that? 100 likes for the screensaver. Do it. Do it now.
There you go. Yeah, inspire, and it's inspirational and certain. So I'm just saying.
Like Elite not dope?
No, Elite is totally fine. But there's other things out there.
I love Alita, but it's a staple with Dmajini. 100 likes, we change the background. And 150, he goes tank top, if I'm correct.
Oh man, you trying to put me on blast now, man?
No.
Let's go 150 then. Let's go 150 then.
I have seen quite a few of Dmajini's backdrops. I am very familiar with his backdrops. So,
Well,
yes,
see, here's the deal. See,
I know what he has.
I haven't even more. How should I do? I'm going to do it for you Dragon Ball Z fans. Even more perfect backdrop, but that's when I actually opened up my memberships. I'm going to do that for that.
Oh, I thought you were going to say why. So I heard Dmajini that that you wear tearaway pants, like in basketball. So if anybody hits 200 likes, you just
I do have those. I do have them, but yeah, I don't want Mama Susan coming hard on pause. I don't want Mama Susan coming hard on culture over here. So we're not going to do that. Okay, we're not going to do that because Mama Susan has the heavy hand. She's kind of heavy-handed, You got to watch out for Mama Susan.
If you're listening, Chad, if there's like 199, do not get him to 200 likes.
No. I know for a fact he's got at least the 80s basketball shorts under the tearaway pants. So I think.
Well, I actually, to be fair, I am actually wearing pants today, but 9 times out of 10, I'm usually in boxer briefs. That's what I wear. I wear boxer briefs. So. For you ladies who are wondering, it's boxer briefs.
Yeah, it's just comfortable. It's just comfortable.
They are very comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, listen.
Nice
I tried to go back to the regular briefs. Like I was like, I don't remember them being that bad when I was 7. They are horrible.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah.
They are terrible. They're terrible.
Really bad.
Like they are bad. Like I don't know. Like I don't even know why they even exist anymore.
Other than I just for Jean-Claude Van Damme to look amazing in. That's the only reason I left for it when he pulled his pants. Yeah, right.
Amanda's getting a little hot over there.
I know, right?
What? Just
By the way,
Boxer briefs,
AFK,
best invention ever. Keeps your thighs from shaking.
Are you ready? Did you get that the Final Fantasy 14 account yet? Because I've been rocking my Bard and I've been thinking about you.
I know. I'm still staring at my brand new computer that I haven't touched in ages. And once it's hooked up, yes, I definitely want to dip right into that.
Okay, cool. Because they got Endwalker coming out at the end of this year, so I can't wait for that expansion.
I might have to get back into that. Floyd Mooney, I'm sorry that you got injured, but I'm glad you avoided stitches. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that, Dmajini.
No, I'm good. No, that's fine.
Oh, okay. But what's up? Awesome one. Thank you for the compliment, Ironcaster. I'm trying to catch up. I got to get these super chats. This is a super sticker for $10. Holy cow, Cisco Kid. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. The $10 super sticker, if I can get to it, hang on. I know it's here. This is the problem when this thing skips. You have to go back and look at other stuff. It's insane. Sorry, guys. I'm not complaining about that. Cisco's Kid sends me the pair, jumping up, going #1 fan. Well, thank you for that very much. Appreciate that, awesome. Cisco's Kid. Appreciate that. And, of course, Bruce Lombardo with the $10 super chat says, hey, for the best chat on YouTube. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that. Says, this cannot be repeated, though, you intelligent and beautiful people of culture. I got my man cave back. Awesome. My roommate found a place to rent for himself. Awesome.
Oh,
awesome.
cool.
And
that's kind of like with me. Like, I had a roommate, and I'm like, I can't do it again. Like I'll rather like eat oodles and noodles before I have to get another roommate.
So everybody subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Dmajini so that he can afford more than just cup ramen. Okay.
Yeah. So some people could do that. I've had some horrible roommate stories from like my early 20s. You expect people to have kind of similar values to you, like not eating all of your shit and cleaning up after themselves, and they don't.
Yeah, you want me to tell you the thing? So, like, my roommate himself was actually cool because it was my cousin, right? It wasn't him that was the problem. It was the girlfriend. You see,
there's that too.
You see, the thing was, it's like, oh, she's only going to be here for a weekend. It was a 4-year weekend.
That's one hell of a weekend.
Yeah,
it was a 4-year weekend. That's what that ended up being. And like, I would have been cool. I would have been cool with it if I wasn't paying half the rent when it was 3 adults here. It should have been a third of the rent, you would think, right? But I was paying half. And then rent was coming up short. And then I was getting pissed off.
Well, hopefully that you weren't also splitting the food bill half.
No, I kept my own food. Like I bought my own food. That was the one thing I did. So.
Yeah, you just gotta park a mini fridge in your bedroom. Get a deadbolt.
Yeah. Well, I still like honestly, it's a force of habit, but I still have my deadbolt on a room, even though I don't have a roommate, but I'd still use it anyway. It's just a force of habit.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I want to say I want to say thank you to Bruce Lombardo for the $10 super chat, of course, and you can find Bruce over on Machini's stream in just a few minutes or about an hour from now. So he's also a creator, although he paints miniatures. It's pretty awesome to watch him do that. That's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we've got so many other folks in the chat and lots of other super things I'll get to real fast. And then we're going to jump on a subject, guys. We've only been doing this for 35 minutes with no actual subject. So I'm proud of us all for.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
The Atlantean.
This is a record for us.
I think so. The Atlantean sends us a super sticker, which I thank you for, Atlantean. Of course, it is a Doomicorn, and Machini's here. So here we go. Thank you, Machini. I love that. Mads doesn't seem to be as thrilled with it. I highlighted a comment about that earlier. Karen Prime is with us. What's up, Karen Prime? We also have.
I love the avatar.
Yeah. Dances with dogs in his here. We have, of course, Nerium Noah is here. She's a amazing artist with. She's doing a comic called Bonds. You should check that out. Yes, culture does rinse and repeat, I bet. Yes, of course. If it says so on the bottle, there's a reason for it. So lather, rinse, repeat. There you are. You just have to stop after the second time. So fully loaded panel. Absolutely, who knew? I'm glad to be here, believe me. Oh, Lola, you did it again. Thank you so very much for the super chat. It says, Culture, are you going to give us your awesome secret to such amazing hair? Yes. Don't wash your hair every day. Don't. Your hair.
Yeah, it's actually not good to do that.
Yeah. Are you sure
You
it
have to
doesn't have
replenish your
anything to
natural
do?
oils and stuff.
Are you sure it doesn't have anything to do with our new product over on Street Smarts?
I haven't been able to give it a fair run yet of the new Fresh Navy shampoo. So I really can't say. But if you guys are interested in seeing a couple of commercials from the show,
It was on our last episode.
Yeah, it was on the last episode, and I'm sure it'll be in future episodes. So be sure to check.
It's not going away.
Out. Oh, great. Awesome. So thank you very much for this super chat, Lola. And like I said, don't wash your hair every day, but do use good conditioner and alternate your hair care products. Don't use the same shampoo every time, and the occasional hot oil treatment under the right circumstances will help as well. So just be consistent with your hair care, but don't wash your hair daily unless you have like super oily hair. Yeah. I mean, look, check out my man.
I just keep it low. Well, but the running thing, I've been trying to locate this, but my mom says she can't find it. But there is for you youngsters out there, it is a rare Pokemon card of your boy Dmajini with Jerry curls.
Wow.
I had the Soul Glow.
Yeah, and Bruce says he's going to be streaming daily, so guys, be sure to check out his channel.
Yes.
He's definitely going to be throwing out the Double Dragon energy, so definitely check that out.
Why did the Jerry curl ever go away? Like my stepdad had one, and like Soul Glow is such a great product.
Luster Silk. That's what.
We saw New Edition, by the way, when they were young in Mr. T's after school special. Brought me around, looking good in his younger years. Mm-hmm. All his teeth.
Yeah, like when you sleep with Jerry curls, you gotta sleep with a shower cap on.
Really?
My
Or not unless you want to have a greasy pillow.
Ruin the whole bed.
Dmajini is going to flex at 100 likes, guys. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, really? Wait, hold on, man. Where we at right now? I got to see what you guys are getting me into.
All right, let's see.
Where we at? 69. That's a nice number, though. I like that number.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the number right now. That's for sure.
Guys, you may want to slow down. We cannot get to 200. So.
Oh no, I want 200.
Get to 200.
Do it. Do it for me.
Brightest day is here. It's for a $5 super chat. It says, hail to some of my favorite panelists. I'll let you figure out who's who. Well, thank you for that.
Dmajini, Machini, Culture,
Man.
Shellback.
The whole panel. That's what it is. The whole panel. You know it.
We're all
Everybody is here. Everybody who's here is sexy. Think about that. This is the sexiness overflow.
Wow, 200 and you'll cut some of your. Whoa, hey now. Oh,
Whoa.
I don't know. That's tearaway pants. That definitely got Mads Mama Bear interested.
Yeah.
I could cut a lock of my hair off, but there's a reason why the hair grows, and someday on a member stream I'm going to talk about it. So
he's trying to prevent cloning from happening. He doesn't. It's like if somebody gets a lock of Culture's hair, we can use it to clone him just in case.
Yeah. Oh, look, Shellback's got it. Wait, let me make this man. Let me make this man big. Well, bam, there it is. Thank you, Shellback.
Hey man, say what you will, but that's a strong looking.
It is.
Jericho. It's looking good, man. It looked like it didn't look all like shiny and like, you know what I mean.
But see, here's the kicker to that though. The kicker to that is that I was 4. It wasn't like I was older. I was 4 with the Jericho.
Wait,
I was the only kid. I was the only kid in pre-K with Jerry curls.
Wait, didn't you have a beard in that picture?
What's that?
What, didn't you have a beard in that picture? What do you mean you were in the 4th grade?
That's not me.
Oh, I thought that was you. I thought that's why you were showing it. Then you're like, yeah, that was me. I was
no, that was Shellback.
But he had a whole beard.
It was awesome at that age. You bust out a beard at that age. Bruce, for another $5, says, everyone buy Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance. It's going to be amazing. You're not wrong. That comic book's going to be incredible. We have, again, you've got Gaze and Miriam, otherwise known as Katie, both on top of that, amongst a couple other incredible artists. I can't say enough good things about the creators we have in this community. So I mean, I leave it to you to discover them, but we're going to tell you about them. And thank you for that, Bruce. Absolutely, my friend.
Once the current entertainment model completely and totally is done and crashes, these are the people that are going to be leading the new media, the new creations, the new studios, the new comic book industry. These are the people that we need to encourage and make sure that they're there to pick up the pieces once all this is over.
Yeah, I think that's
no doubt.
That's right. Master Sidearm says it was once offered a room in a house in Chicago just because I asked where the broom was to sweep up something another person freaked out over when we all came to see the room in the house. Well, that's pretty cool. And see what happens when you're a good human being. Yeah. Tox Fox for a $2. a £2 super chat. Thank you, Tox Fox says hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Well, dude, believe me, that would be lovely if they would head the right direction. I don't think they are. It sounds like it's a done deal. We're going to get the JJ verse, and that's going to disappoint a lot of fans out there. In fact, right now, I think that pretty much that whole they did the 4K version of the Whedon cut.
Justice League.
Yeah, they did that. They threw that up on YouTube, and it got just ratioed to oblivion. So, I mean, the fans are really telling these companies what they don't want. And
you know what's the funny thing when you mention that is that we're seeing all of these major corporations, right? And this is the one thing, the I guess the complete arrogance of them is that, they before the CV basically derailed their whole formula, they basically were riding high thinking, oh yeah, everybody's just coming to give you money, but then they've forgotten that the people that are just giving you money were giving you money because they were being entertained. And now that they really don't have the same kind of, I guess, drive, because that's what it seems like. Like the complete idea for what they're doing is more or less they want to preach to you rather than entertain you, right? And with that concept, it's not working. I mean, we see what happened with the Oscars. I'm like, who cares now? Like I said, the man behind the curtain has been revealed, and we're not impressed. That's basically it.
Yeah,
you're muted, brother.
No, yeah, I just figured that out. You're 100% right. In fact, just for fun, I'll bring it up because I pulled it up on the other screen. We'll look at it. It's really funny. Of course, I already voted on it, but let's see. Bam and ba-bam. There it is. 4K Justice League of the original Justice League, not the Snyder cut. It is downloaded to Oblivion. 83,000 people said no.
Wow.
And there's probably as many comments saying no as well.
Well,
that right there is one of the reasons why they want to get rid of the dislike button.
Yep.
That right there. That's why the
And you
dislike
gotta
button.
hide those comments too. It's
Yeah,
bad.
well, but the whole thing that's crazy is that that already exists for you not to do that. Like, what are you doing? Because what's going to end up happening is they're basically sitting there getting their pats on their head from, the Disneys and the Warner Brothers of the world. Like, yeah, we're going to get rid of the downvote for you. What do you think is going to happen when it comes to the comments? Because people I could go to the comment and just put a downvote emoji in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can still do that.
What's going to happen if they don't turn off the comments? What's going to happen is you're going to have like one user who's going to put they'll put dislike, and then you'll have like 1,000 people upvoting just that comment.
You just gave us a perfect idea, and I'm going to be the one who leads that charge. Thank you very much. You listen. By the way, you guys remember that once upon a time they actually showed the dislikes on comments. That doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I remember way back when, like, you see how you could only see likes on there for the comments. The dislikes, you could see how many dislikes you had too.
Well, and they ranked them with stars too before just the thumbs.
Yep,
You
that was
could actually
old.
say how crap you thought it was, which they had to hide because that looked bad.
Look,
that was the early. That's early YouTube right there. That's
you have check mark accounts going restore the Snyderverse, right? You have. I mean, this is you. I don't know what it is. These corporations are just totally happy to take an L. Like,
isn't it like in the 90s? I used to hear stories about TV executives who were clueless could come in and just wipe a show out, and that's what they're doing in the movie industry.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: an MBA doesn't make entertainment because there are very few MBAs that are actually creatives, unless, of course, you're Cameron Pasha, who's just incredibly educated.
And he left that world to go into being a creative too.
Yeah, that's
culture. For a second there, I thought you said the NBA, and I was like, yes, the NBA can't make entertainment.
Well, that's also true, And again, I mean, I think again, I mean, that all feeds into the video that I'm actually making for tomorrow, or I'm editing at this point. And it's just, the entertainment collapse isn't just the things that we're focused on. I mean, it is broad spectrum across the board.
I mean, I don't know if you know this, but the publishing industry has a real problem right now. They couldn't even sell Simon and Schuster. I mean, and it's being inundated with critical literary theory, which is the literary version of critical race theory.
Yep.
I mean, they want these novels to have diversity in their characters, and you can't write like that. You can't be creative like that.
No. And they just don't get it. I mean, and that's okay. And yes, Snowdub, I am an hour behind at least in the chat, you guys. Maybe not quite an hour, but I'm
not that bad. You've been on top of it.
I'm trying. We just have. You guys are great. I don't know how the big channels keep up with this. I really.
Yeah, I honestly, that's one of the things that I sit back and I think, like when I host the Dark Council, obviously by the way, Dark Council will be returning very soon, ladies and gentlemen. That will be happening. When I host the Dark Council, it's very difficult to keep track of that chat. It's just, it is, because you have, 50, 60, 70 people in the chat. And it's just going, like, at some point, you just got to let it fly. You're just going to have to let it fly.
That's why I don't get, it's odd to me when people get upset that their super chat doesn't get read, especially on places like Neurotic and things like that, because they're coming in.
If I send Neurotic a super chat, I go in knowing that he's probably not going to read it.
Right.
I know it.
Same here.
Just another red shirt. I understand that concept, but because I don't wash my hair every day, doesn't matter. So most people wash their hair every day, so I don't use more product. But I understand that. Yeah, and I didn't say never wash your hair, every other day. Yeah. Josh, thanks, buddy. Night's End here, $4.99. Great channel, great person. Says happy Sunday to everyone on the panel. Love you guys. Well, we love you too. So yeah,
absolutely.
Great
creator.
He is. Yeah, speaks from the heart. Just about everything. I mean, and that's kind of what we're looking for: is authentic human beings that have a pureness in their presentation.
That's why people like Gina Carano are so popular.
Yeah, and they don't get that. They just don't get that.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's one of the things I had said. I said people got mad at her for just putting up things. She didn't say to do A, B, or C. She just put up use your head. Those are the tweets that she was putting up. She's giving critical thinking tweets. And for whatever reason, critical thinking is bad.
Critical thinking is racist. Didn't you know that?
It's
critical
racist.
thinking is racist. Math is racist.
Yeah, of course, it's
racist. On time is racist. Yeah,
because apparently, because it's racist having one correct answer.
Yeah. And the whole thing was she wasn't even saying it was yay or nay about whatever she was talking about. She was just saying this is the things that can happen.
Think about it.
Could happen.
Think about it. Just think about it.
Yeah. Did we just lose Makini?
No, his camera thing is he's doing whatever he does to get ready for his stream. But Shellback, you haven't said a whole lot, my friend. I know you have opinions on this stuff.
Well, as far as Gina and her tweets, I spent 10 years. I spent 10 years in the Navy, supporting and defending the Constitution of the United States, so she could tweet whatever the hell she wants to.
Absolutely,
and I'm glad that she does. And in fact, I mean, to me, I took that oath back in 1996. But even though I am no longer obligated to serve in the military, that the oath still remains.
Yeah, I mean, I took the same oath in '95, and it is a lifelong oath. So I mean, you don't stop serving; you just find different ways. And you got to protect it. I mean, that's partially why I started putting my stories on YouTube, was to show everybody else you can write what you want, you can tell what you want.
I think everybody should take to heart that you have the ability to speak freely, but that you should speak, when you do speak freely, you should speak as the truth. I mean, that's the most important thing. So and I hate the phrase "my truth" because that doesn't mean anything. No, it doesn't.
That's just coming from your point of view, which doesn't necessarily mean. It's like they say, it's actually three sides to every story. It's your version, their version, and the version is actually right.
Point of view.
I think we used to call my truth like opinion.
Yeah.
Point of view though takes too long to say, so they instead of saying point of view, they say truth.
Which isn't true. Yeah. It's not accurate, though. And Sven, I will absolutely say Sven, the Naked Nordic Ninja. I absolutely want to say your name. You can call me Sven. You don't have to use my pronouns. I didn't know those were your pronouns, but that's cool.
Well, and the thing about the truth is that the truth shows up eventually. I mean, look at the old Soviet Union when they had these certain quotas, and it's like, turns out there's no grain. The truth shows up eventually.
Yeah. Atlantean for a $2 super chat says, "Hail, remember to keep the dog off the leash." Absolutely. Free to roam about, everywhere. Absolutely.
And by the way, you two gentlemen, thank you. Matter of fact, I think we got 3 veterans here, right? Is it 3 veterans?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's 3. Thank you for your service. I could never serve because
I think we're representing 3 different branches as well.
Yeah, I could never serve because I had disability, so there's no way they would have taken me. But my uncle he just retired 2 years ago. He was in the reserve since before I was born. He retired Master Sergeant. He was one of the people who gave me a lecture when I was about 15, 16 years old, and I'm listening to Public Enemy and and everybody else and I'm getting my like what he said at the time, don't get your homeboy attitude up. He says, the police are there to help you. And I always took that to heart. I said, I never really, are there bad apples out there? Sure there are. But as a whole, the police are there to help you. So I it was that conversation I got from my uncle who was in the military. And, like I said, thank you guys for your service. And, one thing when you guys say about, protecting the Constitution, the thing about it is that really annoys me, especially in the world that we're living in right now, is that people act like that Constitution doesn't apply anymore. And granted, I know that you always bring the argument of, this is a private company, they can do what they want. But remember, this these things that exist now are the town square. They are the futuristic town square. So if you're saying you can't say this on these social media platforms, you're essentially stifling, First Amendment speech. And the thing about First Amendment speech is that it's supposed to protect the speech you don't like. Because everybody likes sunshines and rainbows. You can say that all day. But not everybody likes, talking about the harsh realities of, the real world.
Well,
And that's the stuff they want to.
It's consequence, so you're allowed to say whatever you say.
Oh, yes.
Crap.
Well, I mean, and here's the thing. There's also Section 230, which I believe says that they're supposed to be relatively neutral when it comes to the content on their platform. Otherwise, they're a publisher.
It specifically says fair.
Platform. Yeah.
It specifically says fair. And my point of view is if a company gets government protections on its base use, then it's not a private company.
That's true.
Well, I mean that, and if you're looking at moderation, they have moderation. You can mute people, you can block people, you can ban people.
Yeah.
You don't have to listen to these troubling other opinions that shake your worldview.
Well, the bottom line is that our society has lost its intestinal fortitude and its backbone.
Has it?
Not the society. There's a sliver of society. I'll agree with you.
Well,
But-
the projection of because it's inundated in all of our media,
Mhm.
it especially with the global community sees us as we've lost our backbone. We have no intestinal fortitude because words hurt us.
Yeah.
If
No,
they
you're
really
not.
believed that, though, why would they be censoring as much as they are? Clearly, they don't believe that. They're trying to disrupt command and control. Our
Absolutely.
command and control.
Well,
Yeah. Yep.
and when some of us do show our backbone and our
Fortitude.
intestinal
Yeah.
fortitude, we're considered Nazis.
Yeah, we don't, and that's the other thing. I just want to say real quickly, CJ. I wish you could upload with comments, memes, obviously on YouTube. I bet the thread would be hilarious to read. I think it would be ridiculous.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, could you? There would be certain threads that the memes would be out of control. That would be amazing. But they don't even let HTML code go in there. They're very picky about stuff. Yes, Machini, what's up, my man?
You got a super chat from a celebrity.
Wow, do I?
Yep.
I saw Yellow Flash roll in here.
Yep.
Did he?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yellow
Flash
Flash.
would be next. Well, Yellow Flash, welcome. It's good to see you again, my friend. And just real quickly, Who Knew says JJ sucks donkey balls. Just wanted to put that out there. LCC and panel. You are not wrong, Who Knew. I think
You're wrong.
Not wrong.
and
I've
of
never
course,
seen
yep,
those videos.
Yellow Flash 2 for $4.99. I'm gonna go back in the stream and just highlight this and screenshot it so I can show it to the boss later. For $4.99, Mike Zero found a lot of his leaks on a mysterious flash stick from the Lucasfilm parking lot.
You say this like what's his name? What's his name from Gearbox? Randy Pitchford.
I think he's saying that I think that flash stick had to be serviced for him to get that information.
I'm Mike Zero. Thank you for tuning in for future
Interesting.
Star Wars
I don't know who that
content.
guy
It lives in future Star Wars content. Bring you content from the future.
Well, he does. It's definitely for the future. Thank you for that, Yellow Flash. Yeah, I can believe that that's as likely as any
What's up,
other
Yellow
way
Flash?
he gets it. I think he's living in a parallel universe where he's giving us what's actually happening in that other parallel universe.
It seems
I
to
don't
be
know.
working for him. He's got a lot of subs and
He does.
making money.
I love it because
Speaking
it gives me something to chuckle at every single day. But getting back to the likes and the dislikes when it comes to that that part of YouTube, you as a creator have an option of turning it off, and I've said that multiple times from the very beginning. Just how ridiculous it is that the idea that the numbers hurt people's feelings. No, it hurts companies' feelings. I don't care about the company's feelings.
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You think, honestly, to tell you the truth, I actually get excited when I see a downvote because usually what that means is that it's out of your circle of friends. That means that it's
Yeah.
YouTube is putting your videos to a different set of eyes that normally won't just give you a thumbs up. You're getting somebody. Which, speaking of, you do have one thumbs down right now. So welcome the person who hasn't come to Culture Casino before. Thank you for visiting.
Again, though,
Please
guys,
enjoy your
if you see us getting dangerous close to 200, switch it
there
to a
it is.
downvote.
Yeah,
Balance it
yeah.
back out.
Well, we're at 84 upvotes right now. We need 16 more. 16 more for that screensaver change.
There's
That's
another
right.
celebrity in the chat too.
Yeah. Well,
that I
let's.
saw.
Well, oh yeah, is Jay here? Is Drunk here?
Oh,
Yes, he
Steve
is.
is here.
Yes, he
Oh,
is.
I thought we were talking about Stieg. Hey, Stieg.
Yeah, Steeg's here too. Yeah, Steeg's a celebrity. Although, yeah. Oh, yeah. Trillian. Yeah, Trillian did a great video on hair care a few days back. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Trillium is awesome. I'm so glad that she's experiencing rapid growth. So that's fantastic. Soap dispensers are also racist now. You're kidding me.
What?
Flash?
Of course.
What?
I can see
Holy
it. I can
cow.
see it. Like,
Yeah, there's a tweet that was floating around that someone retweeted that literally has tweet after tweet from the same person where they're just like sharing articles that they come across of things that are now racist. And there are so many articles that person is linked where it's just like soap is now this or blah 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 blah, and it's just like some of the articles that people write nowadays are just like,
Well,
are you serious?
Here's the funny thing.
Tatiana McGrath.
Here's the funny thing. Like, okay, you see me, okay, you see Dmajini over there, okay, but guess what? We're not two different races.
We're the same race.
We're the same race. We're different. We're different ethnicities.
We're the human race.
Okay, but we're this. There is no that.
We all bleed red, man.
Wherever it started, however long ago it started, that him and I are different races is, that's part of the problem.
It's crazy. It's crazy because I was just seeing people talking about this. What was it? The new character they have, and I guess what game was that? Overwatch, I think. And she has cornrows, and people flipping out.
It's May. It's May. It's May, and she's got a MMA,
and they put her hair back, and then like I actually got into this a while ago with somebody because it was a young lady on Twitter, and to me, I'm partially trolling when it comes to these people because it's like, you guys are idiots. So this girl literally asked, she was like, as a white girl, I grew up around a lot of black friends, and they used to cornrow my hair. Says, should I still do this? Nope. So of course, you get the people come up there putting their 50 cents in and everything. So a lot of people are like, oh no, you shouldn't. I said, listen, it's hair, my dear. Just do it. So of course, even though I'm black, I'm not a female. So then they started swarming me. It's like, you don't have any say with a black female. Says it's hair. Yeah. And it's a difference between cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation. I think if somebody who's white, brown, yellow, green, purple, blue wants to do their hairstyle like mine, I find that to be awesome because we're sharing things at that point. How are we going to connect if we're constantly putting barriers between each other? Share each other's hairstyles. Who cares?
Plus, you forget to understand, most women in the MMA, including Gina Carano, actually have to you wear cornrows.
Correct. And I think it's time that we put a stop to it. I think we cannot let them continue to do this. Enough is enough.
Hey, can I address something?
And it's wrong now.
I just want to address Yellow Flash real quick. There are good stories. Just check out my YouTube channel.
That's true. And yeah, Jack's channel is full of them, and he gives them away for free. If you're putting books together, he'll let you use them. You just have to acknowledge him as the creator. And I do want to say this. When it comes to this country, the most tolerant and racially diverse on the entire planet, their attempts to divide us is to break that up, to break up that unity, because we have been unified. We've been the great melting pot since our very inception, and we've changed culturally slowly over time to adopt more and more people in. And I have long hair, right? If I braid it a particular way, it's just hair, as Dmajini says. If my choices to do certain things in my life are on me, and they don't reflect some opinion that means I'm appropriating something else. It's just garbage. But Need Infinity for $50 from Mexico, I believe. It says, I just want to thank you for all the support you always give me, Culture. Right, Nina? You're easy to support, love. You are awesome. PSA John talks, and I'll be joined by Gary this Wednesday on Infinite.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
We will be
Yay, that's
that
awesome.
out. Yeah, and
of
Gary
course,
is Go ahead.
course, Infinite Talk is always awesome, no matter who's on there.
It is. It's
Yes,
a good
it is,
time, and
definitely.
I love hanging out with the two of them whenever I get a chance to. They were great guests here on the panel just a couple weeks back. We are really filling up this panel with just amazing people, and I'm so thankful to all of you. I really am. I really am. Man, Yellow Flash. I had scrolled back up. I was like, goodness. But
Like
that's still
Culture.
great.
We got a super chat from Mandy Summers in the in the chat.
Oh my
Like
god!
what?
Like what?
Jay, I don't complain. Jay, you know you will always have a supporter and friend in me, my friend. So, and here, of course, is Mandy Summers for $5 super chat. You were right. Thank you, Machini. Good looking out, my friend. Says, did you know Culture has a YT channel? I love you, Mandy. Sub and like and join and stuff.
You
Like,
have to
You
say
know
more
what?
of a-
You
have
know
to
what?
say it with
If
more
you-
of a
if you-
southern accent though, Culture.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can.
Like what?
Like
Like,
what?
did you
I'm not even going to
Culture
attempt
has
that.
a YT channel?
No, we're not. I mean,
But Shellback was Shellback. Let's hear it, buddy. Let's hear it.
Oh, okay. Did you know Culture has a YT channel? Sub and like join and stuff. Like what?
That's pretty good.
he does that pretty
not
good. Yeah.
No.
Perfect.
Pretty good.
We got Stieg in here. We got some faces I haven't seen. There's Morgan Holloway. Good to see you. Guys, thank you for rolling in. I really appreciate it. We have not covered one solid subject yet, which is great. This is why I love this community.
We covered a lot.
Well, no, yeah, we covered that Predator 2 is better than the original.
Oh, there we go.
Do you
Highlander 2 was worse
Amanda
than The
gets
Last
on
Jedi.
just to shake her head. No.
No.
Wait, I've only ever seen the second. Isn't that the one with Danny Glover?
Danny Glover?
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was fun.
Right?
It was a good movie.
I can't even
liked
remember it, honestly.
I'll give you this. It was a good
holds up.
movie. Better than the
It was
first.
Concrete Jungle instead of Jungle Jungle.
Yeah, it was fantastic. The difference, what I love about it more than the original is that they're like, oh, okay, well, we're dealing with aliens. Let's just go cuckoo bananas, like 100% in, and they did. Like,
I love
and
that
it's
scene where
fantastic.
he's like, I'm just a dude. I'm just a cop, man. This, he's like freaking out. He's like, I'm just a cop. I'm not going to be able to beat this thing.
Yeah.
You know.
And Bill Paxton, who's in it, is actually one of the only people to be killed by both a xenomorph and a predator.
Yep.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I miss Bill Paxton.
Spoilers for the movie.
I miss him.
Okay, there was a part of Predator 2 that I liked, and that's when they showed like the old muskets and that they've been coming and hunting humanity for a very long time.
That was really cool too. Yeah.
Steve Kenobi sends a $50,000 US super chat. It says, "Let Mad Mardigan speak. He is who we are here to listen to." Well,
That's right.
That was so Steve. Yeah. True. Sorry, I'm working on something very special in the back here.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Oh, just wait. You're the one that told me to do this. Just remember that.
I don't remember any of that. I don't.
But you did.
I try not. I'm always terrified when you do stuff like that. Oh wow, Mandy has like merch in my like you do have merch on your website. Check that out. And yeah, what is that? Stuntman Comics, right? Yeah. And then we have Steve Kenobi says Lethal Weapon actors in Predator 2.
3 lethal weapon actors.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and aren't they going to do another Lethal Weapon? Aren't they talking about that?
They really need to stop doing another of something. They do a first of something. That's not needed.
Exactly.
I don't trust them with doing anything. Whenever I hear them saying like they're going to redo something,
me neither. Me neither.
They should have ended on 4. I mean, they had like the epic end credits where they had all the photo book pictures going through of all the behind the scenes from all the different Lethal Weapon movies, and can't we be friends? That was like, just stop right there, you guys.
Well, that's the thing about HBO Max is because I've been going on there and I've been watching a lot of 80s and 90s movies lately on HBO Max because it's just all there. I mean,
well, the problem
awesome.
is that they're looking at it and seeing, wow, this stuff is really popular, so let's use it to do all of our new crap. And they're not realizing that it's popular because it isn't all their new crap that like these movies are doing. So it's killing itself.
I'm basically getting my fix off of anime.
Everybody, I mean, I've started watching manga because, and I never watched it before, but the community has been like just saying how great some of these things are. My son's like, here, you need to start with Sword Art Online. I love that show. I'm like, why did I not know this existed before?
I'm actually watching Attack on Titan right now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Where are you, Dmajini? Where are you in it?
I am on episode 51, I believe. That's season 3, episode 51.
Yeah, I was told to kind of get into it first before I go to Attack on Titan.
Yeah. I'm in the Inuyasha movies right now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Make sure you check out Demon Slayer and Food Wars and.
I remember one time I was getting wasted and I was like, "What's this?" And I'm watching the subbed version, so it's all in Japanese. And I'm basically wasted, and I'm reading the thing. I'm like, the people of Japan are so freaking amazing that they made cooking awesome. Like they literally made a cooking show that's freaking awesome. Like they can do anything over there. Like I'm like, and the problem that's happening is it's getting so popular that these fools over here are, like the Funimations of the world. They're trying to go over there and like, oh yeah, you need to do it like this. Like, bro, I say this every time I talk about anime and manga. Anybody in Japan who hears my voice, do not listen to these fools. Your stuff is awesome the way it is. Leave it like that. Don't listen to anybody in Hollywood. It will fail.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Exactly.
I'm almost embarrassed that Funimation is headquarters like 50 miles from my house.
It's in Flower Mound. Funimation's in
I remember
Flower
at one point I wanted to get a job there. I'm so glad I didn't do that.
No.
Well, I mean, they hire people off the street. They hire teenagers off the street. That's how Laura, I forget her last name, but Matt Mercer and all these people, they just walked in off the street to Funimation and boom, they're celebrities.
There is at least one case, though. There's at least one case where they did an anime over there, and they did it for like a season or two, and they dropped it like I think they have a habit of. But somebody over here was like, no, we need to pick that up and do it over here. And that was a little show you might have heard of called Speed Racer.
Oh yeah, I remember Speed Racer. Yeah,
I love it.
Well, I'm gonna launch my novel here in the next 3 months, and I've contracted an artist, and she's gonna give me some traditional cover art, as well as manga version, as well as American comic book version, and I'm gonna be able to choose which one. So I'm spending a lot of money to get these 3 different things done, and I don't know. I'm leaning toward, because Circles Riven, it's an episodic story that I have on my YouTube channel that I'm going to publish. I'm going to rewrite and publish. But I've gotten feedback from mainstream fantasy artists I've been reading since I was a small child. So I'm just like, I'm going to do it. If these people that I respect who wrote things in the 80s that I grew up reading tells me it's good, then I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about, if the manga, because it's a fantasy novel, manga is a good medium for it.
For what I've been kind of doing in the background, I've been just rewatching a bunch of just like Initial D and Wonka Midnight, because those are my 2 biggest inspirations. And but other than that, not too much. I've been like, yesterday I did watch a bunch of clips of one of Dmajini's personal favorite animes, High School of the Dead.
Yes,
oh, such a great one.
I
It's
love
so
that.
over the top ridiculous. I absolutely love it though.
What was it called again? I'm writing this stuff
High School
down.
of the Dead.
High School of the Dead. It is amazing.
Sadly, it won't get a continuation because the original creator.
I thought they were doing that over.
No, yeah, the original creator passed away a few years ago, and it was hard for like the kind of person to keep up with it in the manga, so he just had to end it. It was just like canceled, basically.
Oh man, that's such a another favorite of mine is High School DxD. That's another good one. I can tell you because it has a little etchy in it. You know, I like sprinkle a little etchy in there. That's nice, a little niceness there.
A little fan service.
Okay, I need to. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was saying, go ahead, Culture.
Oh, I need to catch up on some super chats real quickly, and I know we're going to have some people leaving here in a second, so I just wanted to get this done. Primarch Vulcan for $4.99 said, "Don't forget Bill Paxton also killed by a Terminator." So
he was.
That's true. Right.
He was also turned into a great big pile of crap on Weird Science. One of my favorite.
He does, yeah. He was a shit monster, right? Yeah, I just said a bad word on my
chat. I'm sorry.
You know, I have a funny story about that, actually. You know, when my little sister graduated, we did a photo with me, my older brother, who I don't get along with, and my little sister. My older brother freaked out because I posted it on Facebook, so I photoshopped him out and photoshopped in the chat that was the green monster. I got a picture of that somewhere.
And Meme sends us another super chat for $4.99. It says, "You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?" Buster from PBS's Arthur. "This is why public funding is important." Some of the problems with the public funding is that it leans just one particular direction with one different ideology. So I don't know that we need a lot more of some of that. But yeah, I mean, you have to remember back in the day, arts had patrons, you know, not Patreon, but patrons that would actually commission the work and yet display it publicly. You know, that was the right pathway for art because it paid the artists obviously, and it got the work out there for all people, not just some people. So
the Medici were big patrons of the arts, right?
They were, yeah, but they were also interesting humans, to be sure.
Yeah, very interesting humans. Yeah.
But so it's just that's just some of the things. And I saw some brilliant stuff in the chat, and I think I'm gonna not be able to get to it. New Bomb Turk is here. What's up? I think that was something brilliant that was said. Let's see. Critizable the craze is Balin, so gotta go and take care of the animals. Absolutely. Man, guys, thanks for all. Again, thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the best. Let's see. Nina says, "Record Lodos of War" is one of my favorites of all time. If you can't tell by the poster I have on my wall,
that was I actually watched that one like 20 years ago, and I loved it, but I never could remember the name of it. Thank you, Nina, for saying that, because now I've got it written down and I can go back and get it. I was over at somebody's house. I was over at somebody's house, and they were watching record of Lodos War, and I just got sucked into it, and I never could find it again because I couldn't remember the name. So thank you, Nina. That was awesome.
Yeah, if you just look at her stream, and she's got that back behind her. It's awesome. Nina's got a simple setup behind her, and but it fits her perfectly. I love watching Nina's stuff. She's great. Dadman Walking for $1.99 super chat says, "So Shellback is real, not a turtle in a windshield." No, this turtle has not been through a windshield that I know of. Have you been through a windshield, Shellback?
No, not through one. I've made contact a time or two, but now that the infamous article that has been making the rounds about the turtle in the windshield in Florida. That was cousin Dave. We call him Daredevil Dave. Obviously.
So he's not all there, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, at least he's not sitting on the porch, drinking beer and watching the Bug Zapper for entertainment anymore.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, physics were to blame for that turtle incident, I think. So Daredevil Dave was walking in the middle of the highway. Is that right, Shellback?
Well, that's the thing. We tried getting through to him a few times, but Unfortunately, or he is one of those people that likes to play in traffic. So, I mean, we tried, but sometimes you just got to let them go, and let them
Learn for themselves.
Right. It's like, you can only tell them not to stick the fork in the socket so many times.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So
I hope
maybe
Daredevil
now maybe now it'll actually sink in. So
hopefully so, because that had to be an impactful experience. But anyway, Dirk Meatwhistle for $5 New Zealand. Thank you for that. I saw this in the chat earlier. It says Dexy Doodle makes me moist all over. Well, okay. Well, Dexy Doodle is a great supporter of this channel. And I don't know. You guys are both in New Zealand, so
hey,
love connection. I don't know.
Culture, have you ever heard my New Zealand Batman?
Not for a while.
Beat me in. Beat me in.
Yeah. Very good. So apparently, Dmajini, before you leave us, you have to change your screensaver because a scapegoat and many others have said 100 plus likes. There it is. Oh, he's in the.
Tank top.
Oh,
Flex it for me. Flex it for me. Yeah.
Also,
there you go. Look at those guns. Look at those guns.
He's yoked. He's yoked.
I really need to make this announcement real quick. It was said that it couldn't be done. There was haters all over this panel, but I am dropping the link right now to the 30-second short trailer for The Sabotage of the Christ.
Oh, you did
it? I did something.
Okay, there you go.
That's what he was doing this whole time. He was plotting and
Hold
planning.
on, let me check. Yeah. You'll get claimed for it. Sorry.
All right. So I tell you what, when you're done watching this stream, go over to Mad Barber Entertainment and check out the video Mad put together.
I put the link in the chat already.
Very.
If you guys aren't going to Mad Barber Entertainment anyway, you're missing out.
He's funny as heck, man.
Absolutely.
But, what's up, Dmajini? Yeah. Oh, Makini, you got to go?
Yep, gotta go.
All right, man.
See you later, man.
Tell
I'm okay. So,
I'm gonna make you big. Hang on there.
You share my screen a little bit here? You share my screen?
Oh, yeah. Right there.
So, in the continuation of the Jubilee that I did on Wednesday, today I'm gonna be joined by Stunning Brave, Megatron, Riot Kitty, Mads, of course my co-host Amanda as well, 24/7. Man, guys, we're gonna be drawing some X-Women today, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. So,
nice.
That's the kind of X-Women I can get behind.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And on top of that, we will also be talking about the whole Hellfire Gala costumes that they dropped this week, as well as the MCU Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Now I like me some of this diversity. That's awesome.
Exactly.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's
if
real
you guys
hot.
looking forward to it,
that's all you, bro?
No. These are different images. These are different. No, I wish it was, but
if somebody's drawn Rogue or Storm, because those are my top two.
We've been talking about this, and I told Sonny Brave that I got dibs on Mystique, Psylocke, X-23, and Storm, but I think that we just decided, draw whoever you want. It's just all, and Mads is an artist as well, so we're all getting into it. So,
I love the idea of X-23. I love it.
So, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Over
Thanks,
there. Hop over to the stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Amanda, I hope to see you there as well.
I'll see you there as soon as I'm done over here, lovey.
All right. See you guys later. Much love. Dmajini. It is an absolute honor, and I hope to be on stream with you in the future, my friend.
We're definitely going to do that.
Absolutely. Much love, everyone.
Thanks, Makini. Thanks, man. I will send everybody that direction when we are closing out. So I'm going to do this.
Yeah, good.
With highlighting creators. And
I was looking down, like, what are you doing down there?
Since Makini's not here,
you don't want to know what I was doing down there.
if we get any more Doomicorn super stickers, I think I can do it.
Nice.
Do it justice. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we get any more. But Valiant Renegade sent a $5 super chat. Says, "I love that there was no plan for today's show. There kind of was.
There was a plan.
The plan was no plan.
Dmajini on, of course.
When I get here, I kind of derail everything. That's what happens.
Which is perfect. You fit in perfectly with everybody, my friend. I'm so again, I'm blessed and grateful that you're here. And we've only got about 7 minutes because I know Dmajini want to hit his bike. I know everybody wants to go and make it over to Makini's thing, and I know everybody wants to check out the video that Mad Mardigan just put together. Be sure to check out the episode, the Exozone like episode that my friend Wes did with Gary. Nerdrotic over on his channel. Storyman Jack put up another chapter of his story. And so there's so many different things going on. Amanda's constantly doing game stuff and fun stuff and nerdy stuff, so check her out. Shellback is doing Anime Academia. Is that right? Did I say it properly? Yeah. And then, and if AFK Bard would start making, review content again with Ian, that would make me happy. But hey. So,
I just want her on my team on Final Fantasy. That's what I'm waiting for.
There you go.
That's what I want. Get that computer up and running.
I've never played the Final Fantasy MMO. I might try it.
The cool thing about it now is that you can actually join other worlds now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so like if you're on a different server, because like I'm on Gilgamesh server, and I actually linked up with Angelus Draven, big shouts to him, and we played a few rounds. So yeah,
Angelus is awesome. Yeah,
Angelus, another creator that we promote here, absolutely. So yeah, I've been doing stuff with Angelus for a long time. But anyway, let me finish this up. It says, like Seinfeld, a show about nothing. Hail panel and chat. Just kidding, guys. No, thank you for being, once again, a great creator. Dude, you don't have to keep dropping money, but thank you for it. You just, he's fast. This guy is a meteor. He's rising quickly. So it's fantastic. And really appreciate him and his content. So lots of theatrical background with him, too. So it's fantastic. Wow, Dexy Doodle is like, divorce is pending. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Well, there you go. It's a love connection on stream.
Oh, wait a minute. We getting some
swipe right on your YouTube.
Yeah, swipe. I'm Chuck Woolery all of a sudden. I'm making love connections. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to Love Connection. Go ahead.
Quick, on that trailer, I was trying to hurry and get it out before people forgot why I was even doing it, and like people were like, why would you decide to do this? So, but what I forgot to do was to when I processed it or whatever, I did the whole 2 minutes and 30 seconds I was working with instead of just the first 30 seconds. So once it looks like, it was supposed to end here, don't keep watching it for the next minute and a half. You can give up at that point. That's all I needed you to see.
All right. Well, I don't think sabotage is going to work here, but I'm interested. Okay.
100%.
Well,
it actually kind of worked.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Matt G is giving you the sub information for my friend Mad Mardigan and everybody else. Thank you guys for all the mods that are in the chat. Tommy, it's so good to see you, brother.
Hey, Tommy.
Tommy, it is so good to see you. There you are. And man, you guys, I really appreciate all the support. You guys really make this so much more fun with all these great creators, especially people that I watch and look up to and hang out with. I feel blessed to know each and every one of you, so thank you. Fat Steven Seagal for a Canadian $2 says there's too many likes on the stream, make it even. All right.
Agreed.
My 106. That's a nice.
Thank
that's
you guys.
a nice
This has been a very fun stream and a very successful one at that. Just guys, if I missed you, I didn't get a chance to highlight you. Dmajini is doing research apparently in the background there. Yeah, that's probably true.
Not yet.
Science.
Yeah, no plan survives contact with the chat. Absolutely, brightest day. That is correct. Here we go. Here's your run. Small time with $1.49 super sticker. Probably going to guess that's a Dumacorn. So Shellback, your skills are going to be required for a few of these, I'm afraid.
Okay. We'll try the Makini thing first. So
All right.
Hey, nice.
Wow.
There you go. Not bad. I think we got another contender there.
So that's impressive, but I've not heard Shellback yet make a turtle sound. So Shellback, if you could let us know what that sounds like.
I mean, I've got footage, but it's it contains science, so I don't know if we want to. I don't know if we want to watch Turtle Science.
No.
Oh
no,
yeah,
no.
I've heard Total Science. I've heard about that.
Yeah.
It's a little
So-
scary.
Yeah, so
And Fat
Dmajini
Stevenson
was-
go, my hands are here, okay?
Yeah,
My
check.
hands are here, just so we're clear.
and check. That's right. Well, and Shellback, you're gonna have to do it again because Parrot Head.
Right. Well,
Hey.
like.
And congratulations, Betsy.
Wow.
Wow.
What was that at the end?
That's got to be an 11 out of 10 right there.
It was well done. I like that one. And by the way, guys, this is the show that Wes did with Gary, which was brilliant. I loved watching every minute of it because I was supposed to be on it and I couldn't make it. So
Yeah, I love those Exozone style shows. I love them, and I'll watch them on replay all the time.
yeah, it's really good to and now we're starting to see the release of information about possible visitors from other places and stuff. So
Well,
yeah,
not
they
just
can be
that; it's
really
a
interesting.
fertile field for story creation. Just the ideas that come along.
Hold on, really, Culture? You're just gonna act like, oh, and apparently, like there may be aliens around.
What do you want me to say?
How about you give us some information about your deep underground military bases that you work at, or like I don't know, JFK.
I honestly don't know. I don't know where you get these ideas, Matt. I really don't. But I do know Radicalized Ryan has sent us a corral full of Dumicorn. So Shellback, let's do it again. Unless
we already did that
Amanda,
one.
you want to do one at some point. No, this is a new one. Wow, well done. Amanda, do you want to do one of these? Because there's another one. You got a whole corral of these guys. Another Dumicorn. Amanda. No.
No.
I would like to do.
People's ears bleed.
I would like to do something that I have never done before. I wanted to compliment like Shellback for a second. Like there's a saying that whenever like you're looking for like a guitar player, if they play the same song like exactly the same way, you don't have a guitar player, right? Because there's no like personalness like to it, right?
Yeah,
Shellback, your doom was unique to you, and that's important. You're an artist of doom.
Culture, I'm gonna have to get going. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's right. I forgot you had to leave early. So, guys, here's AFK Bard. We'll let her do her thing. In fact, we're going to wind it down, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get through all the super chats. But first of all, we've got to let the young lady go. AFK Bard, take it away.
Oh man, well, thank you again for letting me hang out. I wish I could stick around to the very end, but family obligations, gross.
Yeah.
I guess y'all just need to have fun. Eventually, I might start putting stuff up again. I will probably do some really random opening videos, but I ordered stuff and it's just taking freaking ever to show up. So, and Dmajini, I'll totally get that Final Fantasy going once I get my computer all fixed. So,
All right.
Awesome.
Well, we heard it. Well, thank you, AFK. Take care, and can't wait to see you next Sunday.
thank you.
All right. Hey, guys, you can subscribe to AFK Bard. I think that's been in the chats for a bit. Thank you to all the mods out there. I appreciate you very, very much. Let's see. We've got somebody wanted me to oh, there it is. Can't wait for your retirement studio plans. Yeah, well, it's on the horizon at some point. The boss and I are working out a timetable for me to retire and
Well, if you were to stop buying tanning beds,
stuff. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I don't. There is no tanning bed. This is not in the studio budget. All right, and then
By the way, this is a great position for Amanda to be right on top of me. It's nice.
There you go. Oh,
Happy with my position right now.
would you need a tanning bed in Florida? I mean,
Do you know how many tanning beds there are in Florida? Oh my God, there are a lot.
I don't need a
it's
tan.
second to New Jersey.
Well, I don't need a tan, so there's that. So I'm good.
I used to work at a zoo in Florida. We worked outside, and one of my coworkers would still go to a tanning bed religiously. I'm just like,
really?
We work outside. We're in a zoo.
yeah, it's 150 degrees outside with the sun
you want it
out. Why do
balanced,
you need
though.
a tanning bed?
Because you don't want tan lines. That's why.
Well, that's why you wear. That's why you get a pool in the backyard.
look at all these theories that were launched by Mad Mardigan. So my hair apparently comes from alien tech now.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
That explains a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Zillionaire says cultured hair was on the grassy knoll. I'm just saying.
Okay, that one makes sense. Yeah.
That's
I love that.
That was a
And
good
another
one.
monster says, I hate to say this, but I agree. Mad Mardigood Culture looks like one of the Men in Black.
Yep.
I'm afraid he's going to look at my service record.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He'll probably know more about my service record than I know about my service record.
It is what it is. Yeah, I am guilty of getting this, but it's from the golf course. It's not from farming. So.
Oh wow, you play golf? That's so surprising.
I play tennis too.
I've never played golf.
I tried
wanted to
once.
try it.
I tried once because it was free on base, and after you strike your base commander's windshield with a golf ball, you don't tend to play anymore.
Wow.
At least you hit the ball. It's impossible to hit that frickin' ball with that little club.
Yeah, well,
you end up driving that club into the ground, going like 150 miles an hour, and it f's your back up.
Well, and my slice is so bad I have to position myself opposite to the hole to even get close. So
can I just say one thing real quick? Shellback definitely won't. He was in the Navy. Jack, I don't know if you'll get this, but like, do you think when sergeant majors like go out to golf, like they're freaking out because there's so many people on their grass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because our I remember in the middle of winter once they made us spray paint the golf course so it didn't look brown. Yes.
I've seen that. They use dyes. Yeah, they use a grass dye. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're wrapping it up. I'm going to start with probably one of my oldest friends here, and then I'm gonna get our guest. But one of my oldest friends, somebody who I love hanging out with every week, the fun and the talented and the diverse. My goodness, his content, it's all over the place. Is Wes Moody.
That was a shot to my ego.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me on. It's always a pleasure to spend time with this amazing panel. And, of course, the best chat on YouTube. I am Wes Moody of the Wes Moody Webcast. Before I get banned anyway from YouTube, I talk about current events, pop culture, occasional conspiracy theories, occasional car talk, gaming streams, and vlog about whatever the heck I want to because it is my webcast. I would be honored if you'd consider subscribing to me and to these amazing folks on the panel and your favorite YouTuber. Hope to see you there. See ya.
Thank you very much, Wes. And now, one of our wonderful guests, the man, the myth, the motorcycle rider, and the pimp of the Phantom Menace. It's our Lord Commander, Dmajini.
Yes, and I'm actually, my goal is to start an OnlyFans. So once I hit a certain amount, I will be opening OnlyFans for those who want it, because I figure if Belle Delphine can make millions of dollars selling bathwater, I can do it too. So make sure that if you want me to do this for you, join my channel. And it will also be tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be with my brother Fatal J. We'll be having Keepers of the Force. We'll be talking a little bit about Invincible and maybe some other things too. But make sure you come there. We might have some special guests there too. So you might want to show up. You don't know who might be there. It might be some singing, might be some dancing. But you won't find out unless you come there. So thank you for having me up here. And I got to do it again with y'all sometimes. Definitely have fun.
Thank you so much, Dmajini, and you're welcome. Absolutely. We will definitely get you on here again shortly. And then, of course, we have the lady that's immediately above our pimp, Amanda.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, she can stay right there, too. I like that.
Oh, I will, baby. Trust me.
Yeah, there you go.
So first, thank you so much for this honor to be on your show, Culture. I really appreciate it.
Well, I'm so glad that you were here, and I want everybody to check her out, not only on YouTube, but on Twitch. Give her all the love and respect that you possibly can. She's a lot of fun everywhere she goes. And
come over and follow on Twitch. You follow me on Twitch, you get AGP points that you could do while I'm streaming. You could choose the characters I play, make me drop items in the game. You can make me sing everything I say for 5 minutes. You can make me not cuss for 5 minutes. So you actually get to participate in my streams with just by following. So it's absolutely free to do all that. And of course, we stream every Wednesday through Sunday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time gaming streams. And Tuesdays, we have Just a Crew podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this Monday, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have the ever wonderful, our hashtag fearless leader of Fortnite, the fat Steven Seagal, coming on.
Well, he just unsubbed from Dmajini, so are you sure you want to do that?
Oh, that's
Did he
Stevie.
unsub for me?
Stevie,
Screw you, buddy.
No, it was. You know what it was? It was the bath water thing, probably. But
Well, it's okay. It's okay. That's not for you.
I will take your bath water.
Awesome.
Your bath
Awesome. There you
That
go.
was the part that talked me into subscribing to you. I'm
Wow.
like, oh, Bathwater? On board.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you very much, Amanda. I appreciate it, and I'll be having you back shortly. We all enjoyed you very much, and of course, our very own Turtle, the man who admits to a relative named Dangerous Dave. It's Shellback, our Turtle. What's up, man?
For those who don't know me, I am Shellback TJC here on the YouTubes and the Twitters, If you're just bored and have nothing else to do, go to my channel and just hit the play button. You don't have to watch anything. In fact, I can understand if you're scared, of seeing this on a video. But yeah, I could definitely use the watch hours. I don't know. YouTube hates me. For every sub that I get, I lose an hour of watch time. So thank you, YouTube. You suck. I mean, thanks for the platform, but you suck. Yeah.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Well, thank you, Shellback, and I hope other people will find you and enjoy your entertainment with Anime Academia. So that's going to be fantastic. Looking forward to that. And then we have the effervescent and jovial and oftentimes entertaining Mad Mardigan.
I knew most of those words. Hey, it's me, Mad Mardigan. Let's see. Wednesday we're doing Tibolo, the best last opinion. It's the 257th talk panel of talkers about all the happenings in media. This week we're going to be watching the newly released trailer for Ghostbusters, starring Melissa McCarthy, other people from SNL. Looks really good. We're really excited to be able to talk about this one. Can't wait to see it. Casino will be there with us. It will be Barber, Casino, and I. We'll probably talk about some other things. We're also going to be talking about what was it? Hold on. I got it right here. Yeah, we're going to be talking about Ghostbusters, and we also are going to be talking about a new comic, which is not something I usually do, but the New Warriors. They're reintroducing the Warriors, so we're excited to check that out as well. I'm sure it's going to be fine.
I think that'll be an incredible show.
Incredible, yeah. And then Saturdays at 3 p.m. you can always catch us on Street Smarts on my channel. Also, I dropped a link to the Sabotage of the Christ. I'm not going to leave it up more than a day or two, because then people aren't going to know why I made this, and it's going to come up really weird, why do you have this here? I don't know. Well,
Listen, all y'all, it's Sabotage. All right, and finally, our very own writer and creator of stories, the man that makes the myths, Storyman Jack.
Hey, everybody. So I do a writing live stream on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time, where the community comes together and we take suggestions from the chat and write a story. We were very successful with the last one, and we'll be starting a new story this Monday. Also, I introduced a new daily 5-minute video, just the tip, writing tips, daily writing tips. And as always, fantasy story, Circles Ribbon, that will eventually become a novel, and all kinds of other stories of every genre, just about. So check it out.
Well, thank you very much. And with that, we're going to wrap it up. I want to say thank you to everybody who showed up for the stream, the 54 of you that stuck through, everybody saying goodbye to you, or 56 at this point. All of the folks that dropped in right at the end, thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. You guys are the best. We wouldn't be here without you. With that, I'm going to end it just like I end every stream. And I updated the credits if you're a member, so your name will be in there. And it is, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Man, those are a lot of names.